Hey guys, it's Brett with brewday.com. It's been about 10 days since we filmed our part 1 of the Crafted Brew 1 gallon brew video. This is what our beer is looking like as of right now. So this is going to be part 2 of the brew video in which we bottle the beer. And what we've got going right now, grab the camera, we're basically going to mix a little bit of cane sugar. This is actually exactly 2 tablespoons regular white cane sugar with about a cup and a half of filtered water. And what we're going to do is just bring those 2 things to a boil and let it boil for, I don't know, a couple of minutes. The main goal is just to boil it and to let the sugar dissolve in the water. At that point, we're going to mix the sugar with the beer in our bigger pot here after the sugar's cooled. And from there, we're going to siphon the mixed sugar and beer into these flip-top bottles. And then it'll be left for about another 10 days to 2 weeks to carbonate. Okay, so while we've got the water and sugar coming to a boil, I just want to note that I've got the leftover sanitizer. We had about half a packet of sanitizer left from the first video, and I've mixed it with about a gallon of hot water in this pot. And in this pot, I've got my hose clamp and my siphon hose, and this thing doesn't fit in the pot precisely, but what you can do is just dip the siphon tube or racking cane in the pot and just let it run through, and the liquid just needs 60 seconds of contact. So the solution's stuck to the walls of this cane and it'll be fine. Just run it through a few times before you use it and it'll be nice and clean. And there you go. Sanitization after the fact is very important. So anything after the boil just needs to be nice and squeaky clean to prevent infections or off flavors or any type of bacterial interference that you may get in your beer. Since we've only got a gallon of water and sanitizer to work with, what we do is we take the sanitizer that we mixed up for the racking cane and the siphon hose, and we're just going to dump a little bit into each of the bottles. Oops, made a giant mess right there. It's alright. Alright, completely fucked that one up. Maybe the second one will go better. Good job, dude. There. Completely obvious learning curve with me here. So, laugh it up. Get your laughs. At least I know my beer won't be infected because of something that I didn't do. Damn it. Take more time than I am. I'm in a rush. There you go. So now each of the bottles is sanitized. Just make sure it gets the whole deal. We'll dump it back into the pot and recapture that liquid there in case we need to sanitize anything else. And then these bottles are good to go after that. Make sure the top gets all rinsed, makes contact with everything. Good deal. Like I said before, the sanitizer just needs to make contact for 60 seconds, and then it's done what it needs to do. Now we've got the sugar water boiled up and pretty much cooled back down. I'm going to take a final reading before I mix the beer in with it. But what we've got now is a sterilized pot, and we're going to add the sugar and water mixture to the pot. Make sure to get all of it. The sugar is really important. The yeast remaining in the beer are going to feed on the sugar, and with the topped bottle, it'll create pressure and carbonate your beer. So now we're going to siphon the beer into the mixing pot. Alright guys, so here's a nifty little trick to get your siphon started. This is your siphoning hose. This is the clamp that came with it. And this just presses like this and locks, so it clamps off the hose. And you can hold liquid that way. So what we're going to do is dip the hose into the sanitizer, because you want to keep this all as clean as possible. There we go. And we're going to fill it up to about right here and lock it. And now it's going to hold that water and sanitizer just like this. And now we're going to use this liquid to start our siphon. Okay, so we've got our racking cane in our carboy, which you want to gently set in there so you don't stir up the sediment. And we've got our siphon hose filled with sterilized liquid right here. What we're going to do is take a cup in the end of your hose, and you're going to empty the hose out into the cup to start the siphon, and then just pinch it again when the beer starts flowing. Just like that. Pinch it, lock it, transfer everything over to the sugar water, and just let it go. There we go. And we've got a nice active siphon, and the beer is mixing evenly with the sugar. There it goes. So in a couple minutes this will all be filled up, and then we'll transfer to the bottles. Okay, so we've got the beer racked into the pot with the sugar, and looks like I got some sediment, some trub in there. But you know what, for a 1 gallon kit, I'm not using any filters or anything. This is okay. This is basically a secondary rack. From here, we're going to go back through the siphon and into some bottles. These Grolsch style flip tops. That's what we have for this, and these are pre-sanitized. So if you're by yourself, let me kind of focus on this. I ran the siphon, the racking cane, through the handle of the jug, and it stabilizes it just enough to where you can probably siphon this off into bottles by yourself. So here we go. We've got 1 bottle full. You basically want to stop when the liquid gets about right to the neck, and you stop it just by clicking the little flow stop clamp right there. So here we go. Let's switch into another bottle. Oh, that's gonna be sticky. Fiance's gonna be pissed. Here we go. Second bottle coming up. Let it flow. Set this bottle aside. Get the next one ready. There we go. That's 4 bottles. I'm gonna finish filling up the rest of these, and we'll get right back to you. Alright guys, so there you have it. That 1 gallon homebrew kit made 6 bottles of beer. Probably would have done about 6.5, but I just made it around 6 for that one. It was super easy to do, mostly waiting, not much work at all. So I'll come back at you guys. This is going to condition for, I don't know, 10 days to 2 weeks. We'll probably check our first one in about 10 days, and I'll upload a taste review video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't, hit subscribe and watch my other brew videos. Alright, thanks.